the channel. So I know you guys just seen my quick intro of the power of the scale. I wanted to talk to you guys about this because I get so many people trying to find the quick way, or they want to get on the scale every day. And I'm here to show you and prove to you the scale is not your friend. Again,
the scale is not your friend.
The scale does not depict the real you. I have lost so much weight before getting pregnant with my daughter. I tell you guys, I lost over 130 pounds. And to see myself at 160 then versus before I got pregnant with him was a complete flip. I was so much fatter. Why? Because I had lost in fat loss. Fat loss. And fat loss is what you want the most. That's why I preach it. I say it all day long. I don't care about a number. All I care about is fat loss. That's what matters to me the most. Am I losing inches off my body? You know, that lets me know what I'm doing is actually working. That's why I titled this The Power of the Scale. The power of the scale can make you really lose your way in your fit journey. You know, because I have met people that constantly get on the scale and it's just like, why? Why are you constantly getting on the scale? And I want to show you that your body goes through changes. So in the morning, after you go to the bathroom, you'll be a certain weight, and most likely that is your weight. But then you'll go out through the day and you're going to be eating, you're going to be drinking. So you're going to be putting things into your body, which will cause a weight to happen. So in this point, you will gain weight if you hop on the scale. I know some people, they weigh in later in the day. Some people weigh in the morning. I prefer morning because if I go to the bathroom, I know what's happening. But I want to show you guys too that sometimes even if you do a workout before you get on the scale, sometimes that'll let you know also what your number is. And it's all an educated guess if you say so, because it's like, you're going to have days where you're bloated. You're going to have days where, you know, you have a lot of water weight happening, or maybe you ate something the night before and it didn't necessarily settle out of your system. I've had that happen to me. I've gotten on the scale probably in a week from each other, and my weight went up and down. But I was looking in the mirror, I was liking what I was seeing, and that's why I say the power of the scale. The power of the scale will really have you out here looking like you are a crazy person, because you are, oh, I ate this protein bar and it's like just not, it's like, but it will have you out here thinking you are crazy. You know, I have been there where I've started my journey and I just wanted to get on the scale. I wanted to see what I was doing was working. But as I went on in my journey, I learned that that's not the way to go. The best thing to do is take photos. You know, I'm gonna post a photo right here showing you guys a photo of me after I had my daughter, probably like a couple months after, to where I am now. And photos will tell you and show you where you are in your journey. Like, I look at my face via video and I just see the transformation happening right before my eyes. And another thing is too, guys, that you may not lose your weight in that year span. You may not lose your weight in the 6 months like other people. Life happens. You get tired. I know with me, I do a lot in my day. So my priority is not necessarily losing weight. I want to lose fat loss. So long as I'm eating my meals properly, long as I'm making sure I'm not overly indulging in unnecessary food items, I'm good. And I got my workout in. You know, that's the most important thing. And I was just telling people how, you know, lately what I've been doing is I've been mixing up my workouts because my schedule has changed so much. Because, you know, I've gotten to the point where I have gotten burned out, and I don't want to get burnt out again with fitness, because I actually love fitness. Like, I love fitness. I love cardio. It may take me a minute to be like, I don't feel like going to the gym, but I go. because that's how important it is to me. I want to be a 50-year-old looking snatched. That is my long-term goals, you know, and not necessarily looking snatched. I want to feel snatched. I want to feel like my life is going in the great direction as far as healthy wise. You know, I don't want to be borderline diabetes. I don't want to have health issues, you know, or, you know, it gets to the point where maybe a loved one is sick. I want to be healthy and being able to take care of them, or just being around for my children, my grandchildren. You know, those are long-term goals for me. And I think once you establish that, that's when it becomes important. You know, after having my daughter, I honestly thought I would never lose the weight. I really did, because I had busted my chops to lose all the weight after my son, and then God was like, yeah, I got something for you. Bloop, I got pregnant. And even though I gained 50 pounds, a lot of people don't realize that, yes, you gain 50 pounds, but you can lose your muscle, you know, your muscles that's going on, and you can gain in fat. And that's basically what happened to me. So all of the weight that I had lost, I got really skinny. I told you guys this before. I got really skinny, and I don't want to go back to that. Like, I was like a stick. I didn't have no shape at all. I think I was so gun-ho on, I want to lose this weight, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to lose my weight for my wedding. And then once I got towards my wedding, I don't even know if I told you guys this story. I went for my fitting. Went in January for my wedding dress shopping. I went back in June. Mind you, I got married in August. Went back in June, my dress literally fell off of me. I had to pay over $400 in alterations. That's how much weight I lost from January to June. That's how serious I was. But it wasn't more so of me taking the healthy aspect. Let me rephrase that. I was being very healthy, but I was pushing my body to certain limits that I told myself this round I really don't want to do. You know, like I was going 6 days a week, burning 1,000 calories. You know, I was like so strict on my meal plan that I actually wasn't living. Like I told you guys that in a video like a year ago, where I felt like I wasn't living my life. I felt like fitness just became, this is what I'm doing and this is just how it's gonna go. I wasn't enjoying life when it came to food. Like I was just not necessarily sabotaging myself, but I wasn't enjoying the fruits of my labor. So when cheat meal came around, yeah, I had a cheat meal, but I was so gung-ho, oh my gosh, I gotta burn it off. You know, like that's what was going on with me. So this round, I said, we ain't doing that. We're gonna take the great approach and we're gonna go about it in a healthy way. So that way you can find the balance in life. You can find the balance in order to party with your friends, but take it to a limit, because you can get to that point where you're like, oh my God, everybody around you eating unhealthy and you're the only health freak there. So it can be very hard. It's a lot of pressure, but I'm here to tell you, please take one day out of your busy week of working out and eating healthy to enjoy a meal or a snack that you've been craving for that week, whether it's a cheesesteak, pizza, whatever. Enjoy it, take it in, because guess what? Here comes the next week. And I was just telling someone this. I said, when I thought about all the hours that I was putting in at the gym, all the hours I was thinking about how tired I was of going to working out, or all the times I had to drink gallons of water and I didn't want to drink it, or just the times period that I was trying to find that motivation for myself and it wasn't there. You know, you got to think about those things when you're on this fit journey and say, did I just do all that for 5 or 6 days just to waste it on a full day of cheating on items that you know that is going to take another full day to actually, you know, leave your system? You know, like, so that's the most important thing. Are you taking care of yourself? Look at those aspects. Stop looking to see what the scale is saying, because the power of the scale can leave you really, really bogged out. But I didn't want to double chat. I didn't want to chat too much on this, but I just wanted to really show you guys the power of the scale. You know, I just want to let you guys know that yes, your weight will fluctuate. It's life. It's just how it is. But as long as you are measuring yourself, as long as you know what you are doing, and if something isn't working, try something else. Find what works for you. And that's the best advice that I can give you out there, because Keto may not work for you. Intermediate fasting may not work for you. You may have to find things that work for you. You may have to do something else that you're including low carb, but you're also eating, you know, eating other things too, because I know keto can be a little bit, I think you're eating more fats or something like that. But yeah, you got to do what works for you and not worry about what everyone else is doing. And if you don't have a gym partner, still go to the gym. I was like, what is that? Still go to the gym, still get your workout in. Do Shaun T, do Jeanette Jenkins, do something. Do 25 minutes a day, whether it's Fleet Week here in Baltimore, so they have the airplanes riding all around the town. But do what you gotta do to get where you're trying to go. And that's the most important thing that I can tell you guys. So hope you leave with a great positive message when it comes to the power of the scale, and understand that you are not alone in this journey. I'm still on the journey. I can't wait. I'm almost to my goal. And yeah, it may have taken me longer, but guess what? I'm not a quitter. And I can say proudly, I never gave up or in. So until the next video, guys, I will see you